Okay, thank you very much. So, thanks to the people who have joined. So, I am very happy to be in front of you for this 3 days seminar. So, one aspect is these 3 days, no lecturing. Okay, no lecture, no theory. Actually, NLP it is practical. NLP is practical, and actually in Tamil there is a saying. Okay, I do not know how many of you know Tamil here. I will translate in English also. Okay, the proverb goes like this. தலை இருக்கிறப்ப வால் ஆடக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு. Okay, that means when the head is there, okay, the tail should not talk too much. Now the head is here actually, our Gausar. Okay, Gausar is, even though Gausar has joined NLP, but Gausar is my master actually. Because whatever I would like to communicate now, I may be taking 1 hour to communicate. Okay, Sir will simply complete it in just 5 minutes. He will complete it, and happy to introduce to all of you Gausar, and he is a MBBS MD, is a surgeon. So thank you very much for joining. So to team, today we are going to talk about NLP. See the basics of NLP. Before going into the topic, what is NLP? Most of you may be knowing. Okay, NLP people say it is a blueprint of your brain and mind. Okay, maybe the user manual. It is a user manual. It is a user manual of your brain and mind. There are various definitions. Okay, and I don't want to just share the definition to all of you. Okay, the definition and all the Google will tell. Okay, after the program you can just visit websites and you can see what is the definition of NLP. But mostly these 3 days I would like to concentrate on the practical aspects of NLP. Let us interact more. And if it is possible, if you are able to come on the video, it will be very nice. Okay, we can see each other and talk, and we can communicate. Okay, now, and I am also very happy to introduce welcome Dr. Madhumala. We are having more doctors. Okay, one is my mentor. Okay, Gausar. And one of the person whom I admire always, that is Madhu. Okay, Madhu, can you just say hi? Yeah. So many stalwart have joined today. Okay. Okay. So let us come to the chat box. Please come to the chat box. Please come to the chat box. See, many times in our life, people say that I failed. We can hear people telling, sir, I failed in that, or I failed in that. Okay, people used to tell. People also will tell, I don't have, as far as the relationships are concerned, I have good relationships, I have bad relationships. I have people whom I can trust. I also have people I cannot trust. Okay. So actually, it is just like a coin. Just like a coin, we have all these aspects, isn't it? So people, generally, people, when they say they failed in something or they couldn't achieve the required success. Okay. Now you can just think of your own life. Take your own life. In your life, at some point of time, definitely you might have felt that you were not able to meet your own expectations. You may be having some expectations. You are not able to get into your own expectations. That is one aspect. Sometimes it may be that you might feel you wanted to do something but you couldn't do. You felt inside your mind, okay, I failed in that particular aspect. You might have felt in your own life. Now just go back in your life. Just go back in your life. When and where and how, any one incident in which you felt actually you were not able to achieve the things which you wanted up to your expectations. Up to your expectations. For example, we conduct many programs. I will tell my own example. Okay, the current example I will tell. We conduct many programs. I think my people are here. Fatma, Varsha. Fatma, are you there? Swati, Preeti. Preeti?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. So my backbone is also here. Okay. So they are all my backbone. So we used to conduct many training programs. Okay. Some training programs when we float, we will get the required attention of the people. And we used to get the minimum numbers. See, for example, 100. Actually, our aim was 100. Okay, now it is 121. So usually we aim some high numbers, and sometimes we get, sometimes we don't get for some of the programs. Sometimes it misfires. For example, Fatma has also joined. Okay, so hi Fatma. So one of the training program which we started but we didn't get the expected, what we expected, what I expected, what my team members expected. Because when we take a decision, we take collectively. Maybe sometimes my team members, they might have not shared things with me. Okay, whatever they feel. Anyhow, there are certain courses it goes very well. For example, NLP, it has tremendous. But one more aspect which we planned was during the Independence Day celebration. 76 rupees. We will conduct a spoken English and soft skill training program for college students and others. We will collect only 76 rupees. Because the 76 also we don't want to collect. Actually, as far as spoken English is concerned, I used to think that I have to train the people free of cost. Because the person who trained me, he didn't get me a single paisa from me. Dastigal. His name is Dastigal. When he trained me, when I was 14 years old, when he trained English to me, he didn't charge a penny. So I feel that, okay, when we conduct, okay, we will conduct free of cost. Then we put, okay, 76. We thought we will be getting very good response. Next, we will get a very good response. We thought that we will be having very good number of participants, but we didn't get. 76 rupees, we didn't get enough participants. Okay, but 3,599, we got much more participants. Okay, both are having requirement in the world. Spoken English, as if I say, it is a larger audience. NLP, it is a very smaller audience. But spoken English, if I take, it is a very larger audience. So whatever our own expectation, we were not able to meet. Like that in our life, for every one of us, we might have not reached our own expectations sometimes. Or sometimes we might feel that, okay, we failed in something. I failed in something. Okay. For example, when I was studying 10th standard, I failed in mathematics, in English. I got only 4 marks. Okay. So failure. Okay. The simple aspect is, now let us try to go back and put it in the chat box. Okay. If someone is not able to meet their own expectations, or if someone fails, what may be the reasons? What may be the reason? Lack of motivation, maybe the lack of resources. No, you think
Lack of consistency.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Lack of consistency.
Yeah.
Loss of interest.
Yeah, Jutan, 1 minute. I want people to put in the chat box. Everyone, please put it in the chat box. And take your life. Don't see, always we want to say why other person failed. Okay. We don't want to say why I failed. No one want to give counseling to self, but we want to give counseling to others. There was a person, he was called for, once a person went for giving a lecture on family planning. So he went and he was giving a very wonderful speech. Every word, everybody was spellbound. Why family planning is required? He was talking very nicely. Halfway through, it was mesmerizing. Halfway through, somebody asked him, "Sir, how many children you have?" He told, "I have 18 children." See, the thing is, most of the time we want to advise others, but most of the time we want to give counseling to others. We want to say why others fail. But actually, today's program, it is about us. So that I started sharing my own aspects. It is about us. When you have not reached your own excellence, in some aspects, when at some point of time in your life, when you felt you couldn't reach to the point of success, I won't say failure. You are not able to reach to the stage of success. What was the reason? What was the reason you think when you look back? So not knowing where to start, over optimistic, lack of devotion, insecurities, unclarity of thought and lack of confidence, lack of the motivation, lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence, lack of motivation, lack of clarity of goal. Things like people and environment that is not in our control sometimes causes failure, specifically in teamwork or marriage or relationships. I want every one of you to read. Due to my technical incompetence, lack of interest, can't keep consistency, not managing time and organizing, expectation too high, lack of network, lack of effort, skill set and perseverance, lack of effort, unclear goals, lack of effort, lack of dedication, not seeing things seriously, not clarity in thought, lack of their own insecurities or maybe confidence, not well prepared. Okay, very nice. So there are various aspects. Which we have put in the chat box. Okay. Now let us try to go a little bit in depth. It is actually a journey towards your own self. Okay, it is a journey towards your own self. select any one particular aspect in which you were not able to achieve your own excellence, or select any one incident from your life wherein you were not able to reach to the success level. Choose any one aspect and write it in the back. Write in the back. Take a paper and write.
Can you please repeat?
I want you to go back in your life. Go back in your life. Anywhere in your life, anywhere you failed, you might have failed. I have not reached up to the point of excellence in the particular aspect. Or you might have a feeling that I am not, I didn't get the required success. Okay. I don't want to use the word failure. Okay, that might have happened in the relationship, that might have happened in the goals which you have fixed, in your education, in your professional life, in your personal life. Okay. Take one aspect from your own life, okay, from your professional life, personal life. Take any one aspect and write. On, for example, I'm telling you very clearly, in 10th standard, in English, I got 30 marks. I felt I'm a failure. Okay, so like that. Please put it in the paper. Please write in the paper. Okay. Write in paper. And there are some people they put in the chat box also, no problem. Now what we will do? Take one more paper. Okay, take one more paper. Don't write it in the same paper. I want you people to write. Don't listen. If you have joined the program for listening, please exit. You will find it boring. I will tell you. If you have just joined here for listening, okay, this is not that program. Take a paper and write it. Take one more paper. Okay, take one more paper. Take one more paper and write. You may be having some goals in your life now. Maybe in your professional life, maybe in your personal life. You may be having a goal now. Okay, write that goal. So 2 aspects in front of you. Please, I don't have any paper currently. Salma, you are in home only, na? Salma, sometimes I feel like smiling only. अरे जाके किताब से पेपर उठाना. Okay, if you are outside, I can't do anything. I want you. 1 minute, I will tell one more time. First, take one paper, write, go back in your life, any one area in which you felt that you failed, or you were not able to achieve the required, excellence. What was that particular aspect? Write it in the paper. Okay. Now, take the other paper. What is, you may be having some goal now, na? You may be having some goal now. Write that goal. Okay. Can anyone just repeat what is that I told? Can anyone repeat?
Career.
So what is that I told? I want you to repeat.
To write down a piece of paper. To write down on a piece of paper first where you feel you have failed, and then to write on another piece of paper what are your goals.
What is your goal? One goal. I want you to write any one goal, not the goals, not plural, single. Any one goal which you have now. Okay. I want you to write.
One goal that want to be.
That you may be having some goal now, na? Are
Yes,
you
sir.
having any goal now in your life? You may be having see, the goal may be related to any aspect. It may be related to your mental health. It may be related to your physical health. It may be related to your profession. It may be related to your any aspects. Any aspects. Write it. And I want someone to discuss. Okay, who is ready? That I will do the process with one person. Okay, others can follow the same aspects. Others can follow the same aspect. Anyone who is ready to discuss.
Related to career?
Ready?
Yeah, Satya. Okay, I will go with Satya. Okay, I will go with Satya. So, Satya, now you have two papers in front of
Yes.
you. Okay. Now the simple aspect is.
Yes.
Now the simple aspect is. If you have a trainer, okay. If you have a trainer who is always smiling with you, who is always good with you, who is always speak very sweet things with you, okay. Maybe I'm telling, maybe the role is not being fulfilled properly. A trainer is a person who has to push, pull, shout, okay, push. Like take Krishna and who is the mentor of Arjuna?
Lord Krishna.
Krishna. Okay, Krishna. So if you see most of the time, okay, you used to guide him from all the levels. Okay. Now I am going to talk with Satya. Okay. So whatever question I am asking you, Satya, it is not to demotivate. Okay. It is not to demotivate. I am telling you very clearly in the beginning. It is not to tell that you do not know this. No, it is not that. I was also in your position. I do not know anything. Somebody taught me all these things. It is not that everything I learned on my own. Okay. Everything is taken from the world only. Okay. So, yeah. So, Satya, can you just read, can you share with us what about the first paper? What is it you have written on the first paper?
First paper, it is about career. I switched 3 jobs in 3 years, meaning it is like 1 job per year. Maybe I quit a job in 7 months or something like that. So that is my area of improvement, where I would like to improve myself. It's considered as a labor.
Okay. So, Satya, actually, when you are logically speaking, there are 2 levels in which we ask the questions in the NLP. Okay, one is a logical level, the another one is on the mind level. Okay, on the emotional level. Now the reply which Satya is giving, it is from a logical level, because there are many people here. We have to be professional. Okay, from a logical level. In your mental level, okay, I switched 3 jobs. Out of 1 to 10, sometimes out of 1 to 10, 10 is I feel 100% comfortable with switching over the jobs. Okay, that is 10. If you rate yourself 10 out of 10, that means I have switched over 3 jobs and I am 100% comfortable. I'm comfortable. I feel okay. One is not at all comfortable. Not at all comfortable with my own self. I feel something is missing. 1. Out of 1 to 10, where you will rate yourself? About the 3 aspects.
Okay, I would rate myself 6.
So, Satya, may I know why you took so much time for this answer?
Because sometimes I felt like I'm too early for jobs. I didn't do my PG. Right after my UG, I jumped into jobs. I didn't have enough clarity in jobs. So I was switching jobs. So maybe I think I should have done my PG or explored what is the, where should I start exactly my career. I should have explored that. So that way I feel, both the ways. So that's why
So,
6.
Satya, who told you that only after PG someone becomes employable? Who told? Is there any proof? Is there any proof? Is there any science? Is there any fact? Is there any fact? Is there any laid down rule that only a person who completed PG will understand all these things? You are telling us, sir, maybe after PG, after UG, I started working so that I was not able to do this, that. Okay. So, is it only your assumption or fact?
It's my assumption. I think it would have worked much better. My assumption.
Assumption or fact? So the simple aspect, it is your assumption, isn't it? It is your assumption.
I think she's referring to skill enhancement.
Praveen, 1 minute. Praveen.
Yeah.
Here, suppose, Praveen, the one aspect is, now if I ask people now why she did like this, everybody will be having 1,000 things to tell. Okay. So I want you to see your own aspects. Okay. Now I have asked Satya. I asked her whether it is assumption or fact. Now you see yours. Okay. And you felt the same 1 to 10. You ask your own self. Okay. How much comfortable value or whatever you have written as failure or I am not able to succeed. Okay. What is that? Can anyone share? Can anyone share? No, Satya has shared. Anyone else? Because we will get more clarity. How people think. How we come to some earlier conclusion. Satya, I will tell you one more aspect. There is a study which says the people who change more jobs, they are the more successful people in the world. The people who, no, there is a study which has been conducted. The study has undergone the lives of professionals, and it has been clearly, they came out with several facts and findings. Factual habits. The people who switched more jobs in their life, okay, they have become CEOs very easily. The people who have not switched their jobs, okay, they were still working as clerical cadre or the other aspects. Satya, now you tell that 3 times you switched over the job, okay?
Yes.
Now, is it if you see it from other angle, okay? Actually, you are the person who are not in comfort zone. Nah? See, if you are staying in the same job for a longer time, that means you want to be in the comfort zone. Now you change it 3 times. Then that is a good aspect. Nah? How that it will become a failure?
Okay, you're giving me new perceptions now.
Now I will, better than me, Gausar will give. Gausar?
Yes, sir.
Gausar, can you tell something about this, our Satya, sir? What is it you feel?
Satya, you have changed the jobs 3 times in 3 years.
Yes.
And you're not happy about it.
Yeah, I
right?
feel I'm not consistent. That is the only problem.
Now, after Shivkumar sir spoke to you, you feel you're doing better. You got a new perception.
Yeah, actually, yes.
So which one is right? Which one is wrong?
Actually, I feel, okay, in an instant, now I feel, okay, it's good to change jobs.
Both are not right, both are not wrong. This is NLP.
Okay.
So you
Can
just
you come
take-
again, sir?
both are not wrong, both are not right. So you
Both
see
are
the
good.
situation. So you see how you want to go excel, and then you keep going at it. So when you say it's right, you're stuck into it and you're fanatic about it. And when you say it's wrong, you're depressed about it. So can you just be that Satya, whatever it is, and you have all the resources and the powers inside of you, then go ahead with what is. So you are you still blaming yourself that you change jobs?
No.
Okay, we can have a fresh look at things, right?
Yes.
Right, go ahead.
See how
Thank you.
nicely Sarah has brought it out. There is no wrong and right. Even whatever you people have written, whatever you have written as a failure, you look at it, definitely it might have not been a failure or whatever you're thinking. There will be another part to it. Definitely there will be another part to it. 100%. Can anyone share? What is that you have written? I was not able to work up to my excellence. Okay. You have written something. Or I felt I am failed. You have written something. Now, when you see it from other angle. Now, one more angle I will give it to Satya. Satya, 3 jobs you have changed. That means 3 new types of people you have met. In first company, there are certain type of people. You got friends. Minimum, you would have got 10 friends. In the second company,
Yes.
minimum 10 friends. The third company,
Yes.
minimum 10 friends. Now the thing is,
Yes.
if you have worked in only one company, you would have met only 10 people. Now every time when you change, you have to learn the new job. That means working on new schedules, new targets,
Yes.
isn't it? Every time. That means I have the capability, I have the flexibility to do the things. These are the aspects required for an entrepreneur, isn't it? Yeah. Anyone else? Can you just read what is that you have written? And when you see it from other angle, as now even Gosar was telling, can anyone share? Let us discuss. Yeah. Now I will tell you. I got 10 marks in English. Okay, in English I got 10 marks. I felt I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Okay, I felt I'm a failure. 12th standard, I got only 35 marks. Out of 70, 36 I got. Okay, again. So I thought, okay, failure. English nahi aayega. English will not come to you, Sharma. English will not come. Then I met a gentleman called Dastigir. Okay, Dastigir. And when I was talking with him, he told, are you ready to learn English with me? I told, okay. But only one condition. I told, what is the condition? Sorry, fees, sir. He told, I don't want any fees. I don't want any fees. But whatever I tell, you have to do it. Whatever I am telling, you have to do it. You should not question me. Whatever I tell, you have to do it. I told, okay, I will do it. No problem. And I will shout at you. And you have to completely hand over yourself to me. I told, okay, I will hand over. No problem. Now, if I would have passed, I would have not met that. And I would have not made, I do not know how many lakhs I learned by training people in spoken English. I do not know. Only because of Dastigir, I came into contact with psychology. There is one beautiful story actually. A boy was working in a church. So what happened? He used to ring the bell. Okay. So morning, afternoon, night, when somebody dies, okay, he has to ring the bell. Now what happened? Suddenly the priest changed. A new father came. New father asked everyone to assemble in front of him, and he started asking the educational qualification. What is your educational qualification? What is your educational qualification? He started asking everything. And when that little boy came, he told, sir, father, I didn't study anything, so that I didn't study anything. Oh, you didn't study anything? No, very bad. Even for doing this job, I need an educated person. Okay, there is no job for you, get out. Now, what this poor chap will do, the poor chap went with the available money, okay, for that month earning, he went outside. And he doesn't know anything other than the church. So what he did, he purchased some small cigarettes and other aspects. He purchased candle, etc. Purchased, and he started selling in front of the church. What happened? Soon the business started growing. The business started growing, and he also made his shop little bit bigger, and he started selling more aspects. Class, this Bible, small Bible, all these things he started selling. And he accumulated more money. Then he took all the money to the bank. All the money to the bank, changes, 10 rupees, 5 rupees, everything changed. He took to the bank. The bank people counted everything and they asked him, oh, this much of money you have earned. Oh my God. How much time it took to earn all these things? He told, sir, 2 months. Sir. In 2 months, I earned all these things. Oh my God. In 2 months, you have earned what we are not earning in the bank. Very nice, yeah. What is your qualification? Sir, I didn't study anything, sir. Even without studying, you have earned this much. If you would have studied, how much you would have earned? The boy told, if I would have studied, I would have been ringing the bell in the church. If I would have studied, I would have been ringing the bell in the church. Very simple. The thing is, and that is true also. You would have been ringing the bell if you would have been studied. Everything requires a refrain. Now, when you look at it, whatever you have written, okay, that is your program. The first sheet, whatever you have written, that is your program. That is what you are daily telling to your own self. That is what your mind is telling to you every day. And that is what creating the ripples inside you. It is just like a rat which is died in your home. See, the room where you are sitting, your rat is dead. Your rat is dead and foul smell is coming. Foul smell is coming. Now you are trying to put agarbattis. Whether the smell will go? Whether the smell will go? The smell will not go. Now, what we do is we attend all self-development programs, motivational programs, these, that, all these things, it is equivalent to the agarbatti. It is all agarbatti. Unless and until you throw the rat from your mind, no motivational class will help. No motivational class will help. First, the rat has to be identified and that has to be thrown. And whatever you have written on the first digit, that is a rat. That is the rat which is died. You feel that it is a failure. Can anyone share? At least we can have some good discussion. I also told my mine and Satya. Thank you very much, Satya, for sharing. Anyone else? Come on. Bolo, yeah. Nobody wants to talk. Everybody wants to listen. Sir, बहुत अच्छा लगता sir. Listening is very nice, sir. Talking is very difficult. Sir.
I share?
Yes, anyone?
Yeah, I'm Kala.
Yeah, please, please.
Okay, actually, my first.
Balakrishnan, please go off from the video and talk because your voice is not coming properly. Please go off from the video. Only audio is in.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's very clear.
Okay. Actually, on the first paper, I wrote about my education. Okay. It's I had a failure when I did my higher secondary level. Okay. I just passed 2 papers out of 4 in which I couldn't.
Can you be a little bit louder? Please be louder.
Okay, and okay, I just passed 2 papers out of 4 in which I couldn't enter public university because I never met the requirement. But I didn't stop there. I start with my career first, and I managed to did my bachelor degree, and I work. After that, I pursue my masters, and now I'm
But Kaladevi,
planning to do
Kaladevi,
PhD.
Kaladevi,
Yes. Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
this is what we call it as communication. Either my
Yes.
communication is wrong. Okay. I'm not able to communicate properly. I want to know where did you feel you are a failure? No Isti Jagrati. Straight to the question. This is where I felt as a failure, or this is where I felt as I have not succeeded. Facts
Yes.
and feelings. No Isti, no Jagrati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, please sir.
Okay. Then
When you failed,
I managed to.
when you were not able to
Mhm.
clear your papers in 11th, you felt you felt as if you have not been able to reach up to the excellence.
Yes, and then I didn't stop there.
Yeah,
I
okay, no
still push
problem.
myself.
Kaladevi, that is what I told. You felt as a
Yeah.
failure or not. Whatever you done
Yes.
afterwards, I am not, I didn't ask that. Do you,
Okay.
at that point of time, you felt it as a failure?
Yes, I felt it as a failure.
No, you felt it
I
as
was
a
very
failure.
disappointed.
Now,
Yes.
if you look at from today perspective, when you look, it doesn't look like a failure, isn't it? Because that
Yes, of
because of the
course.
failure, okay, you learned
Yes.
what is that you have to change so that you got all your degrees.
Yes.
Isn't
True.
it?
It's
That is what
true.
very simple. So it is not actually failure.
Yeah.
Now, if
Okay.
in your mind, if you are thinking that 11th standard it is a failure, that is a rat that will
Mhm.
disturb you for a longer time. Now you have to
Yes.
accept that it is not a failure. It is not a failure. It is
Okay.
a success actually. Now,
Okay.
we all know about a person who stopped his graduation. He didn't complete his graduation. He ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Then he became. He is the richest person in the world. You know.
Okay.
Who is that?
Bill Gates.
Microsoft.
Bill Gates.
Microsoft.
Bill Gates.
He is not failure. Man. He didn't complete his graduation.
Okay.
What if he is not completing? He accepted that. Okay, graduation is not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is something else. He was able to accept it so that he was able to achieve. Suppose if he is feeling inside, okay, I'm not able to complete my graduation. I'm not able to complete my graduation. If he is brooding himself inside, do you think he would have made so successful as a Microsoft entrepreneur? No.
No.
Isn't it? Can anyone else? So that was a very nice example, Kaladevi. The simple thing is, some point of time we feel now, even now, if you are thinking that it is a failure, there will be something, there will be definitely something, there will be definitely something which will have its own opposite aspects. Anyone else? Anyone else? Sir, I feel this is a failure, sir. You tell me how it is not a failure. Come, someone. You tell me, sir, now I feel that this is a failure. This is the case. Now you tell me how it is not a failure. If anybody is having, please tell. And open your mouth and talk, yeah. Let us discuss. If I ask you people to talk about your success, you will talk more. Isn't it? Nobody likes to talk. Now, one aspect we will not be able to talk about these things because when you are looking at what you have written, really you will be able to understand now that it is not a failure. Now, what is the NLP presupposition? Okay, now Gausar will tell. Gausar, can you just explain the presupposition, sir?
Yes, sir. So one of the main presupposition in NLP is there is no failure. everything, there is no failure in life in whatever you do. Everything is a response that you get to whatever you have done. So if you have cleared only 2 papers in that 10th examination, it is not a failure. It is a result of what you got. And if you take it as a failure, then there is so much of stigma attached to it. If you take it is so, then you go on to work, you can even get 90%. So there is no failure in life. It's only a response at what you get.
There is no failure, only feedback. Everything, whatever you have in your life is a feedback. Yeah, Maria, you wanted to say something?
Good evening, sir. Sir, I have a question. Actually, sir said that everything we get as a response, it's not a failure. But sometimes we see failures in life, like sometimes we change our path or change our routes. Like if we wanted to be something and we couldn't success in that career, so we just change our careers. Like if we wanted to be something in HR and he's not getting jobs, so he will get something else and he will stick to it. So that is actually a failure, that what he wanted to be, they are not today, but they just changed their perceptions or changed their ways and they took it, whatever comes to them. So it's not like response, but we have failures at times, don't you think?
Okay, so yeah, Kausar will
2
answer.
minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll talk. I would like to speak, sir.
Yeah,
So,
please go ahead, sir.
Do you want excellence, all your friends? Do all of you want excellence? You all want excellence?
Of course, yes.
No, there's no
sir.
of course.
Yes.
You want, it's an yes or no. Do you all want excellence?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody does not want excellence? Anybody who does not want excellence?
No, sir.
You are in the program to reach excellence, right? And what is the starting point of excellence? What is the starting point of excellence? Where does excellence begin from?
Failure.
Failure,
From
right?
feelings at that excellence, from feeling that excellence.
Right. What is the next thing?
To take a initiate to do the to take a initiate for your excellence.
Right.
Maybe experiences.
So where does the excellence begin? What is the first step of excellence?
Effort.
The
Take
effort of the
action.
thing.
Ignorance.
Right. Even before effort, where does it begin?
Ignorance.
Failure.
Failure.
Thinking, change your thinking.
Multiple failures.
From zero to hero.
So,
Mindset.
as somebody's pointed out, all excellence begins from a breakdown or a failure or depression or unable to do something. So all excellence will begin only there. So they say, a breakthrough can be caused only after a breakdown. So if there's no breakdown, there's no breakthrough possible. So all excellence is a result of failure. So Maria, now do you want failure? You don't want failure. So once the failure is there,
is a failure of success.
no, it's a perception. So the failure is there, then you look at the failure and then you see how you can go beyond that breakdown or the failure. So if the failure is not there, you'll simply be, moderate and, like Sir said, you will be a clerk or you may be a superintendent, then you just will retire there. So if you have a failure, if you are in HR and if it is not working for you, and if it is called a failure, you take that as a failure. You accept it. The failure will have to be accepted. Then you take a different role. Then you will go on to the top. So the basic requirement for excellence or total success in life, first is failure. Second thing is not to get down by the failure. Setting an intention and perseverance will lead to the excellence. But without breakdown, without failure, there is no excellence possible. But human tendency, humans, we don't want failures. And if we don't want failures, because we want security and we want to be comfortable in the comfort zone. So failure is the beginning point. Breakdown is the beginning point of all excellence. You can take any histories anywhere happening, either religious or professional or business, educational, anything. So we should not be afraid of the failures. We'll have to embrace the failures and accept them. But only thing is, don't be put down by the failures. Look what is beyond. Maria, have I answered your question?
Yes, pretty much clear. Yes.
Are you still upset about a failure?
No, actually not. But I just passed that phase of my life that yes, I wanted to be this thing, but I didn't. But now, yeah, it's okay with me. Like I'm just doing good. So yeah, I'm happy with what I am.
It is not being okay. If you have no failure, you will have no excellence. Now, do you want a failure?
Yes.
Do you don't want a failure? Do you want a failure? Do you want a failure?
I don't want to be a failure. Yes, I don't want
You
to.
have to be a failure to excel. You have to be a failure to
Yeah.
excel. So failure, is it okay?
Now, yes, it's okay. If you're saying that it's a key to success, yes.
No, it is not what I'm saying. Even in your life, own Maria, are you still upset about a failure now? It's okay.
No, actually, no, I'm not upset. Actually, sometimes it's like I feel sad that what I wanted to be, I'm not today.
So who's feeling sad? Whose imagination?
myself.
Who's thinking it is? And will
It's
that
me.
sadness help you? Will that sadness help you in reaching your goal or excellence? So just look
No.
at the breakdown in a detached way. Yes, it is so. It is so. It is to happen. It has happened. So what now?
Yeah,
So,
that's what my mom says. It happens, leave it. But
So,
sometimes I really feel sad about it.
There are two ways to approach it. So what? What so? You can put it the either way. So what? The next time is what so about it? Okay, we'll go ahead. So without a failure, you will not succeed. You can just be mediocre. You can be balanced and there. So I want the participants now to say whether they are okay about failures, so-called failures. Can you please put in the chat box?
Sir, I want to say something. I want to say
Give
something.
a small example. 1 minute, Rita. I will give a small example. Maria, what happened in Abdul Kalam's, Dr. Abdul Kalam life? What he wanted to be? Whether in Dehradun he got selected. He went to interview to Dehradun. There were 13 people. Whether Dr. Abdul Kalam was selected. He was selected or he was not selected?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I don't know about him much. So
People can say. What happened in Dr. Abdul Kalam life? Whether he was
He wasn't selected as an army officer.
he was not selected. And he wanted to become that. He wanted to become, and he felt so bad. He felt so bad about it. He went to Himalaya. He went and met Sivananda. Sivananda spoke with Abdul Kalam ji. Please take out his history and read the conversation between Sivananda ji and Abdul Kalam ji. The simple thing he told is accept. Now, what Gosar was telling it, we are not accepting it. We are not accepting it. Still, my mind goes, if I would have been HR, I would have been very nice. But when I'm thinking about that, okay, I am forgetting what I am having now. So there are no failures, only feedback. And why we most of the time when we are not able to achieve the excellence, why? What NLP says is because we are not having clear outcome focused thinking. Now this outcome focused thinking, it is one of the great model in NLP. It is a very great model. Okay. Now this is what I wanted to do with the two papers. Okay, the two papers which I told. This is what I wanted to do it. But the time is up for today. Tomorrow we will do the outcome oriented aspect. But if you just to sum up NLP, it is what Gausar as just did was, it is called traveling from surface structure to deep structure. Surface structure, I feel that it is a failure. Now through questioning, okay, finally Gausar asked one thing. He asked one question to all of you, and I want you to answer for Sar's question. Do you want failure in your life or not? I want more failures.
Sir, may I say something?
Yeah, Arshia, I will complete this, then I will give you. Now, even in digital marketing, okay, when digital marketing will be fruitful, you know, we have this ABCD technique. Okay, same flyer, we will create 5 flyers. I'm doing a training program, means the digital marketing is create 5 flyers, different flyers. Okay, one flyer post it to Tamil Nadu region, one post put it to Andhra Pradesh, one post boost it with Telangana. Okay, one post boost it to women, only women. One post boost it only with men. Okay, then the next day I will open and see how many people have viewed it. If when I boost a post in Instagram, I can go and see the metrics. How many people have seen it? How many people have opened the ad? Okay, how many people actually transacted with it? I will be able to see all these things. Now, I would have I will take a paper, put 5 columns. In every column, I will write, okay, which ad has performed well? I will see it. Which ad has performed well? That ad I will post it to all over India. Now, all other 4 posts, it is not a failure. It is not a failure. That 4 thing which failed, that only gave me an idea which will win. I need this benchmark to see which one is working well. This one is working well in comparison to this. I need it. Yeah, Arshia, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, when Gauss sir was telling us about that, my son is sitting next to me and he heard that, and he has just lost a match of Taekwondo and he was very upset about it. So he just wants to say something, sir.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, please say.
Hi, Bulu.
Hi.
Hi. Very nice. Today is one of the wonderful days in my life. I am talking with a kid like you. What is your name?
Zahid.
Zahid. So which game you are playing?
Taekwondo.
What happened? What happened when you are playing?
I was playing a fight with my sister. So I got silver prize and my sister got gold. So I was very upset of that.
Okay, now when you play next time, okay, what is that you will think?
That was the beginning.
See, again you will be playing the game, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
When you play again, what is that you will think? You will try to take silver or gold?
Gold.
Gold. Now, you know, na? If I play like this, I may get silver. Now, like this, I should not play. I should change my method. You have learned, na?
Yes.
Isn't it? No. You got silver. You got silver. Your sister got gold. Okay. How differently she played?
Yes.
Differently she played. Now, what difference? What is the difference?
She was beginning it, but she got first.
Okay, then how she got first?
By practicing.
By practicing. Now, if at all you want to get the gold, then you have to practice. Isn't it? If you practice like your sister, you will also get, na? Yes or no? So don't, so is it, it is better to sit and cry or practice like your sister. Which one is better?
Practice.
Wow, you are the NLPN. You are the best NLPN I have ever met. Clear cut answer. Practice. Are, why to sit and cry? Mujhe silver mila, mujhe silver mila. Instead of sitting and crying, now I can start practice and think that tomorrow I will get gold. Tomorrow will you get gold?
Yes.
Tomorrow I want you to come on the channel, come on this Zoom, and I want you to tell whether you got gold or not. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Superb. Superb. It is a really very, thank you, Arshia. Arshia.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to you, sir.
Beautiful. See, the thing is, now the children will be able to understand this is not actually a failure. My sister is practicing and I am not practicing. Now I have to practice. When I practice, I will also be able to get gold. Now that will change, reframe the thing. Huh? Instead of sitting and crying, now the child will think, okay, what is the difference between my play and that play? Isn't it? That was, thank you very much, Harsha. Thank you very much. Go, sir. You want to say something, sir?
Sir, can I add just one sentence, sir?
Yeah, 1 minute. After go, sir. After go, sir.
So what I just want to add in the end is, we need not seek to fail. We can only accept the failure and move ahead. So, this failure should not, the so-called failure should not put us down. It should be a stepping stone for further excellence. That's what I want to say. We need not seek to fail, but we can turn the failure into a huge excellence and success. Right, sir. I'm done, sir.
Super, sir. Super, sir. Very nice.
Yes,
actually, when we ask, do you like failures? Okay, it is not loving failures. It is to tell every failure is having a lesson. Now, Thomas Alva Edison, what he told, I know how not to make bulb in 1,000 ways. That is what he told, isn't it? Yeah, someone wanted to share something. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I wanted to say to that girl who said that she completed her studies in HR and wanted a job in HR. Actually, I have completed my studies in HR and I'm working as PR. Okay. Earlier worked as customer relations, and after joining EmoCare, I thought of becoming psychologist, okay, and counselor. So I went to that direction. A friend of mine said, "Hey, earlier you did studies in HR, working now in PR, and you want to do psychology? What is this?" So I said, "See, this time you should get updated, because with time you should be upgraded and updated. Otherwise, people will, just go upstepping you." I said that thing. So that is the thing I wanted to share on this.
Thank you, thank you. So, team.
So I have a doubt. So
Yeah,
I
please
have a
go,
doubt.
please go. Yeah, the last one.
I just wanted to ask, I'm a marriage and family therapist. So I wanted to know, like so many couples come where, especially wives, where they have no control over what is happening because the husband is not willing to come for therapy or doesn't want to, and the marriage is not working. So they see it as a failure. Now, how would you interpret that?
Rogas, actually today, you have asked a very pertinent question. Okay. Today, I tell you, it happened in my office. Okay. 2 couples were really fighting. They came I got a call, sir, I want counseling now itself. Now itself I want counseling. I'm bringing my wife. I told, come at 2:30. He told,
No, but
no,
what
sir.
if one of the couple, partner is not willing?
1 minute. Yeah, I will finish it. I will finish it.
Okay.
He told, sir, I will come now itself, 12:30. Okay. And I was out. I was coming at 1 o'clock. They came at 12:45. They were waiting outside my office. Actually, literally, both of them were fighting, and she was trying to run away. She was trying to run away, and that guy was holding him. Okay, the whole mohalla was watching him. Okay, my time is also going. Actually, she was trying to run away, and he was holding the hand. Arey, milke jate. Because he told me, sir, I want a Hindi speaking counselor. मैं बोला मैं हिंदी में बात कर लूंगा यार लेके आ. And she's from Jaipur. She was trying to run away. When I was coming, she was crying. She was trying to run away. She told, I don't want to talk with anyone. I want that mobile which he is having. And she used one unparliamentary word which I cannot tell here. Okay. She used an unparliamentary word. She told, I want the mobile which he is having. Okay. And I want to go. मैं पापा को बुलाता हूँ. मैं पापा को बुलाता हूँ, मम्मी को बुलाता हूँ, मैं जाता हूँ. She was actually literally running. And this guy was pulling her. So that is what actually the situation is much worse than what you are telling, ma'am. Okay. Both were fighting. Pura Mohalla was watching. Okay. Now what happened was, after half an hour, after 45 minutes, he kissed that girl and that girl kissed him. Both of them went. Okay. And he asked me, sir, what is the fees? I told, today go and celebrate honeymoon. Today is your first night. Go and enjoy. Okay. Tomorrow call me. That is my fees. Okay. I hope I will be getting my fees back tomorrow morning. I will tell you what happened in the 45 minutes tomorrow. Okay. Everything. One is how we handle the things. I will share with you the things tomorrow. My NLP program is going to start at 8:15. Paid program. Thank you very much, team. And Arshia, thank you a lot. Today, your son has made my day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
NLP is successful. NLP is successful. I don't want any other example. I can cut this.
Sir, Shiva sir,
I think
Tomorrow.